Hey, what's going on? Hey, Mike, what do you think about that? No, it's good. It's good. The video's good. But what do you think about that? Why is there so much heat above the?
Well, there's a couple of reasons. It could be it's more than likely manufactured. It's a hot spot. I mean, it's like looking at a
30 degrees, man. Like, look how hot that is. And then we're all what, like
we're down here.
5, 10, 16 degrees, and then up more north from us.
That's north of Greenland.
Look how hot that is.
Now, at the bottom, you can imagine what the bottom looks like, okay? Because that's a MCC helipilot. That's his name there. He's very good at what he does.
He's the one who gave that information, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And there it is again. So this is extremely hot up here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the way the world works is very simple. It has a flow. If it's made artificially hot up here, it's going to be ice cold down here and and much colder. If it's made cold up here, then it'll be hot down here. It has to go somewhere. And if there are poles, then that's where it's going to show up. So there's heat, there's cold, and it's not supposed to be there. It says right in the corner of the guy's post.
And then look how cool it is. Look how cold it was above that. Like, what's going on with that? That is so weird, man.
There's some fuck's sakes.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, look at the purple back up there. So what's the purple there?
Purple is 40 below.
Wow. So it's 40 below. Then look how close that is.
That's a hot spot. You know what? Have you ever taken a glass and put it in a microwave with water and leave it in there for too long? You know what happens? Well, there's only one spot on the glass that gets red hot. The problem is when that starts to cool, the whole glass shatters. And you better stand back because it'll shatter. Yeah, that's what you're looking at here. These cocksuckers that run the planet know they have trouble. Okay, so they can either kill everybody, smash the whole goddamn planet in one piece, and they can do that. It's not hard to do. They're doing it now, but we just have to try and slow them down. It's bizarre. It's not bizarre. This is actually happening. You know, this is global warming, but it's manufactured. This is nonsense.
Wow.
It's manufactured. I've got photographs of mirrors in the sky. I got photographs of reflectors in the
Canada,
sky.
there you're saying right there. Yeah, I see Canada there. So that's how hot it is just up north. That's not cool. Man.
It's 40 degrees up there, and it's freezing down here.
Yeah.
That's north of Greenland. That's north of Baffin Island.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know what to think of that, man. That's just something.
That's nuts. And the guy that sent this photograph, he puts up in the corner. Is this normal?
Did you like it? Did you plus it up?
Plus
it up. Yeah, right on. Right on. No, but that is something really not cool. It looks weird. That definitely looks weird.
He sends me these all the time. You want to know how I found?
Looks like a gigantic heart, really.
You want to know how I found out about the ozone dump here? He sent me a photo just like this of the same satellite, the same place where you get all the photos for this. And what had happened is he showed me a photograph of ozone collecting up here in this area here. Ozone. It was all marked on this satellite image, and the ozone had drifted down. And I told you this, guys, already. If you're listening, the ozone drifted down, and I told you that. Right on the border between Canada and the United States, right down here where my finger is, I took a photograph of an ozone dump. A week before, I was sent a photo of the ozone migrating down to this area where we are, and then I took a photo. I've forgotten about this, but I took my own photo outside about a week after I got this, and sure enough, ozone was being dumped. I have it photographed on an infrared camera, and there's no mistaking it. It looks fucked up. The image I have of that ozone dump is probably right there. I'm not 100% sure, but fuck it. It's in there. Way the fuck down, probably. That was a tough one. I couldn't get that one up online. It was blocked continually. Every single photo I put up online has been blocked since the beginning of 2014. The cocksuckers that run this program.
It's not loading in at all. Maybe we're going too quick. It should load in the picture, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I got lots of them there, though.
No. Okay, there we go.
I have a 500,000 photos like this, and they're all fucked up. I'm sorry, pardon my language. They just... The interesting thing about photos, when you look at them, I mean, look at this nutty photo, right? If you go in there and adjust and start adjusting, I mean, look at there's what you got to look for in the sky is stuff like this. You know, you got to look for straight lines, little things, tiny little things. But you got to zoom in on them and have a peek. See the lines here? 1, 2, 3, straight line. You've got a little thing here, a little thing here with circular. You see, it appears circular, but these aren't finished. These are untouched photos. You wait till I get a couple of.
Yeah, but we can see most of these on your YouTube channel, right?
Yep.
So.
Yeah, etymology. Go to if you Google search any one of the images I own, it'll bring you to all the other images.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And the app that you're seeing here, look at these photos. See these? These are infrared photos. Google has an app on Google Play called Retrica. Get the app, and when you select the filter for your camera, select the infrared, and it works perfect. I get UFOs all the time with this app, all the time, every day. I mean, these are nutty photographs. Yeah. Some of them just don't make any sense. I mean, look at the blur. Okay, look at this photograph. It's perfectly clear down here, right? This is all perfectly clear. But look when you get up to this area. It looks like there might be a bit of cloud in here. But what happens is this whole thing becomes blurry. Why is it blurry? It cannot be blurry unless there's an impact being made by something there. Now, I can take this photograph and color it up for you, and you'll see that there might even be an object that's defined by square sides or circle. A straight line. I've seen so many cubes in the sky. Actual cubes. Cubes. But you don't see them. You have to see them with these apps. Ladies and gentlemen, purchase a Canon Digital Elf PowerShot compact camera. This camera has an underwater function that when it's set to underwater, you take the camera and you point it to the sky instead. You don't put it underwater. You set it on underwater and turn it up to the sky and just start taking pictures. You'll get a UFO the first photo. You'll get if you keep you're going to need a psychiatrist after getting a camera like that because the photos are so nutty.
Yes.
They're so revealing. This is the other side of the planet. The other side of the universe revolves around infrared photography. If you get a camera that can do that, then you can see all that stuff. It's nuts. I almost went crazy looking at this shit because I had nobody to guide me. I had nobody to learn from.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing. It was an accident. And I got a lot of, my friends were really cool in helping me out. Gee whiz, I had a lot of people got scared and didn't come back. Truthfully, they didn't come back. They won't come back. I'm going to tell you a little story. One day I was getting so fucked up on my computer. Pardon my language. I was getting so wound up over what I was seeing on the computer. I closed it up and charged the battery, closed it up, put the password on the top of the computer on a piece of tape, and I walked out to the curb and handed it to the first guy that I saw. And I haven't seen him since. And it goes on and on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, I got guys hanging around my fucking house. Pardon my language. I'm getting tired and I need assistance. It's time for all to come to the aid of their neighbor. Help your neighbors. Help them across the street. Help them bring the groceries upstairs. Cut the grass. Rake the leaves. Do it. Just do it. It doesn't take a science. Anyway, there's a lot to talk about. So,
yeah, subscribe.
Subscribe to ETY space MOLOGY. That is on YouTube. I've been there since too long. I've been there too long.
Well, I've seen it for a couple of years now. So
Huh?
a couple of years now.
Yeah, I love it. I got some really good friends, ladies and gentlemen, and believe me, they're the bravest motherfuckers. Pardon my language. They're the bravest people. The bravest people. They're the only people I want to hang around with. That's what these kind of people are. The people that are in this room and close by. They're friends and they're smart and they're really brave people. Guts. I'm impressed. You know, I love Oshawa.
Right on. Yeah.
I love it.
Cool.